Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0501 indicates an issue with the CVT continuously variable transmission speed sensor circuit in Honda Civic models from 2016 to 2021. This error may cause performance issues with the vehicle's transmission, affecting overall driving experience. The CVT speed sensor is crucial as it monitors the speed of the vehicle and relays this information to the TCM, Transmission Control Module. Understanding both the DTC and interrelated components helps in precise diagnostics. The P0501 error arises specifically from electrical circuit problems, not mechanical failures in the transmission system. Therefore, it's essential to focus on electrical connections and sensor functionality during troubleshooting. The CVT speed sensor is located within the transmission assembly and plays a key role in determining the vehicle's speed. It ensures the vehicle's TCM can adjust the transmission settings for optimal engine performance and fuel efficiency. The TCM, or Transmission Control Module, processes data from various sensors to manage shifts within the transmission. An improper functioning of the speed sensor can lead to incorrect speed readings, resulting in transmission behavior anomalies. As this is an electrical issue, pinpointing the sensor's location and ensuring its connections are secure is critical in diagnosing the P0501 DTC. Remember, when troubleshooting this specific code, you may find electrical connections or damaged wiring to be significant contributors. The primary cause of DTC P0501 is an electrical circuit problem within the system. This means that the issue lies in the communication between components rather than mechanical failure, which is vital to understand when performing diagnostics. Loose connections between the CVT speed sensor and the TCM can lead to intermittent failures that trigger this DTC. Furthermore, a faulty CVT speed sensor itself can result in inaccurate readings. It is essential to investigate the wiring harness and connector integrity, as these are common areas where failure can occur. Although mechanical transmission issues are not responsible for this code, checking the sensor's functionality remains a crucial step in resolving the problem. Symptoms associated with DTC P0501 include erratic transmission performance, where the vehicle may shift unpredictably or fail to engage properly. You may notice increased engine hesitation, particularly during acceleration, as the system struggles to receive accurate speed data for optimal transmission control. Unexpected deceleration while driving can also occur, which poses safety risks and can confuse drivers not aware of the underlying issue. In many cases, the vehicle can experience a sudden loss of power as the TCM attempts to adjust to faulty speed sensor information. Recognizing these symptoms can help drivers and technicians diagnose the problem more effectively. If the P0501 code appears with these symptoms, immediate action is recommended. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0501 involves turning the vehicle to the on mode. This prepares the onboard diagnostic system for diagnostic tests. Next, clear the DTC using the HDS Honda Diagnostic System tool to reset any stored trouble codes. This action allows for fresh data to be gathered during subsequent steps. It's essential to ensure the vehicle is raised securely on a lift, allowing all four wheels to rotate freely during testing. Proper vehicle support ensures safety while performing diagnostics. This initial step sets the stage for confirming whether the issue is still present after clearing the codes, thereby allowing for a systematic troubleshooting process. In the second step, disable the VSA, Vehicle Stability Assist System, by pressing the VSA off button. This is crucial as the VSA can interfere with speed sensor behavior under certain conditions. Start the engine and run the vehicle with the shift lever in D position, maintaining engine speed at 1000 RPM or higher. After driving, it is important to release the accelerator pedal for at least 4 seconds while allowing the wheels to slow down. Following this procedure, use the HDS to check for any pending or confirmed DTCs. This check determines whether the P0501 code is still active, indicating that the problem persists, or if it was an intermittent fault. At this stage, verify if DTC P0501 is still indicated after performing the initial run. If it is confirmed, then the failure has been duplicated, allowing you to move forward in troubleshooting effectively. However, if the DTC is not confirmed, it might indicate an intermittent failure, meaning the system is operating fine at the current moment. In such scenarios, you should check for poor connections and loose terminals between the CVT speed sensor and the TCM. These electrical connections are vital for accurate sensor function. Intermittent electrical issues can often go unnoticed, so thorough checks in this area are essential for ensuring there are no loose wires or corroded connectors impacting performance. In this step, closely inspect the installation and connections of the CVT speed sensor. A faulty installation can disrupt the sensor's ability to convey accurate speed information to the TCM. If the connections and installation appear sound, then the next logical step is to replace the CVT speed sensor itself. This part could be the root cause of the issue, given that it directly correlates with the DTC in question. Conversely, if problems within the connections or installation are noted, repairs must be undertaken immediately to ensure proper functioning. This step is critical in making sure that all components are correctly engaged and relaying the necessary information for optimal vehicle performance. Final verification of repairs is critical after addressing the symptoms of DTC P0501. Start by confirming that all necessary repairs or replacements have been thoroughly completed. It's crucial to run another set of diagnostic tests using the HDS to check if the same DTC or any new codes appear. After this, driving the vehicle under normal conditions allows for observation of its behavior relative to earlier symptoms. If no additional DTCs are present and the performance is stable, the repair process can be deemed successful. However, if issues persist, further investigation may be warranted to diagnose any underlying problems that have not been addressed. Preventive maintenance is essential for avoiding issues such as DTC P0501 from arising in the first place. Regularly checking connections between the CVT speed sensor and the TCM helps to catch potential problems before they escalate. It's also wise to inspect the placement of the speed sensor during routine vehicle maintenance to ensure that it hasn't been dislocated or compromised. Furthermore, maintaining electrical components and ensuring they're free from corrosion aids in greater longevity and performance of sensors. Adopting proactive steps not only improves vehicle reliability, but also enhances driver safety by preventing unexpected transmission behavior. In conclusion, attention to DTC P0501 should concentrate primarily on electrical issues rather than mechanical faults within the transmission. The diagnosis process particularly emphasizes the importance of checking the integrity of the CVT speed sensor and its connections to the TCM. Proper installation of the sensor can prevent future issues from arising, thereby enhancing vehicle performance and reliability. By following the outlined troubleshooting steps methodically, you can effectively address the DTC and optimize the vehicle's functionality. Remember, regular preventive maintenance plays a key role in avoiding such faults and ensuring the continued happiness and safety of both the driver and the vehicle. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.